Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J. Spackman, Kamal Live from Long Island, New York, where the weather, I didn't even set foot out.
The weather outside is frightful.
Yeah.
It's brisk cold.
It's windy, cold.
My portfolio was slightly up.
And it's going to be really cold tomorrow. Colder, much colder tomorrow.
Yeah, it's way to understand.
I think I'm doing well finally in the IWM.
In the IWM, yeah.
I
What's it,
didn't buy
245?
more today, but I recently bought more.
Shouldn't have shorted that. I shorted that one a while ago.
I yelled at you when you told me that.
I know you did. So I'm suffering now. So
Don't short anything. You got to really know what the hell you're doing with shorting.
I guess you think I would have learned from shorting the Qs forever.
Even the big boys get hurt.
Yeah, but like you said, let's see which one's doing well. Big Bear AI is doing very well today, 14%. The Serve robots are actually going above 12 for a change.
Yeah, they're moving up.
Bitminer is creeping back a little bit.
BMNR.
I call it Bitminer. I know it's Bitmine immersion.
What about MSTR creeping up?
Strategy. Strategy. I'm looking here. I don't even.
Let me know when it's over 400.
Yeah, I know, right?
We'll give you a nudge.
My average is like 326.
Yeah.
Andrew's on. Last time we looked, Tandem was 20.
Tandem. That's right. It was looking to come back a little bit.
Yeah,
Strategy is at 186. That is not a happy place.
No, it should be much higher.
I know. I mean, I think I bought it at 3 and change also.
Seems to me it's a good place to add. I added to Strategy the other day, not today.
Did you?
Yeah, today I added to Google, MasterCard, Meta, and I told you guys, I forgot the fourth.
Yeah, Andrew's looking for the time to jump
Now, Andrew, now.
According to Dr. J, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, I bought a little when it was a little lower.
Yeah, maybe it's time to take a taste. It's certainly giving nibble signs.
Yeah, I think my ad should do well this time also. I can't remember my fourth ad. Let's see, it was Google, Meta, Tesla, and MasterCard. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been adding Tesla almost every day. I got a ton of Tesla. It's one of my biggest holdings. I think my biggest is still Amazon, though.
I'm sure. Well, Amazon did today.
Amazon is my biggest. Google is second. I don't know which one is third.
So we think Amazon's now around 230.
That's not so good. I think it's a good place to add.
It might be. I mean, we're off of a prior low of around 220. It might be worth charting that one.
Yeah, Amazon looks good. I could have just bought mags. I added 3 out of the 7.
It is rated 7 anyway, right?
Mags you have to pay. You have to pay for it. You know. You have stuff to show us.
Well, I just, if we wanted to go to Amazon, I'll do it. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. We're not going to wait for Dr. Omar or Professor Omar unless he shows up.
Looks like it's heading in the right direction.
It's sort of a repetition of this wave, right?
Sounds supported.
Repeat.
Whatever that moving average is, it's on support.
This one here, this is the 50.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it doesn't look outstanding, but don't you have a series of higher highs there? One,
Series of
two,
higher
three.
highs. This
One,
high, this
two,
high, this.
3 higher highs. And
I mean, from here too, yeah.
then it took a big drop. And now it's going to fill that gap, right?
That is the hope. It went into the gap, didn't fill it completely. So
Gonna
yeah,
fill
maybe
that
we'll come back up in here. Yeah, all right. So maybe some AMZU or some Amazon outright.
Actually, that gap was filled, right?
Yeah, well, we went into it certainly right up in here,
Yeah.
but we
What
didn't.
did you just say, Spike?
I said, it might be worth getting either buying Amazon outright or if you think it's going to be a short-term turnaround, some AMZU.
I got to send you a video on Dijkstra's algorithm as presented by an MIT professor.
Oh, really?
It's interesting. I'll send it to you.
It's not. That's not already been studied to the ground.
Yes, but he maybe had a different twist.
Oh, okay. I'll add it to the pile. I did that on my dissertation too. So let's see if we're going to moderate. Then, if we're going to talk about that other set of higher highs, then we're talking about here, like that parallel line.
The gift likes Kathy Wood's path. Kathy Wood and the gift like path.
Something like around here, I'd say. Should be a line.
I listed a few stocks. I listed.
Yeah, let's take a look. So what do you want to get started with?
Leave SPX for Omar.
Yep.
So you could do ETH.
Oh, ET. Okay, ETH. That's a good idea. Do Ethereum. Let's see. Today went down $17, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Starting to show that stair-step thing that you've been talking about for Bitcoin, but they're taking steps down. Step, where is it? Oops. Step, 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 step.
Well, it looks like it may have finally bottomed.
Right around here, and they're taking steps back up, maybe.
I think it made a new high. It made a higher high than yesterday before dropping.
Right.
I like ETH. Maybe more than Bitcoin.
Let's see. Actually, if you take a 6-month view, maybe we're going to find a nice little bottom.
What is this?
Well, this is a little distressing. You see this series of lower lows?
Is this a weekly?
This is daily. I can go to weekly.
Daily?
Here's weekly.
Looks the same.
Yeah, it really does.
I like it. It's got. I mean, it almost hit 5. Drop back. I think it's taking an upward trajectory now.
Yeah, it looks like at least, if anything, it gives us another one of those loop ups and downs so we can make some money on the way up.
This is not a bad place to gamble with maybe a long-term bet if you got time. Tesla, I think, is good now.
Let's look at Tesla.
I bought it today at 450 or 449.
Well, yeah, it went up $7 on the day.
Yeah, it
This
looks
is
good.
the 6 month.
I think you'll see it take out all 3 of those recent highs. 500 by end of the month.
Let's go back to
How long have I been saying that? 500 by the end of the year?
You've been saying it for a while. Yeah, this is 6 months.
You've been saying
So,
for almost a year now.
yeah, this is 3 months. This is where the action is.
I think it's
We
And how
said
many
that when,
times
when
I
it
said
did
it's
when it
gonna,
dipped
it's gonna,
below when it dipped below 400, it was definitely worth buying, and it really has snapped like a rubber band since then.
and I mentioned that it's gonna hit at least 396 a few times as well.
Yeah,
I hear you.
396, 400. You were right. It did hit that low.
Yeah, no, I definitely bought some at this point, like right around in here. We said we would buy
I
it at
bought
400.
some at that number too.
Yeah, all of us said we would buy at 400.
You want to listen to the gift in chart path?
Hmm.
The gift wants path.
I didn't hear you. So.
PATH. We have a lot that we could look at today, you know.
Yep.
HPE had earnings.
HPE, really?
Yeah, had earnings today.
Well, actually, why don't we look at like when that's actually closer to
another semi.
this is ARM, right? Aren't this?
Climbed all the way back to that big red paw, top of that big red paw.
And I guess the other one is SMH. That's the one we really should be looking at. Those are for the chips. You do it for the
SMH
computers.
is doing phenomenal. This is making a nice bounce.
Yeah, it is.
I think it goes higher.
Yeah, so just so everybody knows what I'm doing, this is ARM, which is really another play of NVIDIA.
There's so many stocks that were beaten down. People are jumping into.
Yeah, I think there is plenty of good deals out there.
Plenty.
So did you want to look at Hewlett Packard just to see?
HPE?
They're just, I mean, essentially they're a remote play on all of this.
No, they're data center play.
Yeah, there's HPE. Again, yeah, we're on an upward trend for these guys. They've been punished enough.
Yeah, we don't always agree. Andrew notices that we don't always agree.
Right.
We're a great team, nevertheless. Actually, I didn't disagree.
No.
No, I said 396 a while ago. I said, just to correct that, Andrew, a couple of months ago when Tesla was like 450 or so, I said it's going to reach 396, and it did. I don't think it's going to hit that again. I think it filled that gap and moved back up. So I'm not disagreeing with Dr. J. I was disagreeing with him like maybe a month ago.
Right.
But
and it was just a question of how long that would last anyway. I mean,
yeah, I didn't like it, but I realized you could be right.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, if you think of it as a bloodletting.
I don't really care because I jump in with more. Right. I'm not done accumulating.
So I'm gonna look at SMH because we're thinking. I don't know about the whole. The chip has been another one of these that we've been suffering for the longest time.
It's on fire.
It doesn't look like it's suffering here.
On fire.
But you know, this drop was not fun.
No.
Right, because if you look here, right.
I've been a buyer for a while on this one.
Yeah, and so, well, let's see. Do you find any? You see this convergence over here between the red and the 20 and the 50? Do you think this is anything to worry about?
You're going to cross?
I don't think they're gonna actually. To be perfectly honest with you, they might just not. They might avoid.
I don't pay too much attention to these. You know, every cross.
Right. And I don't have enough lines here anyway for people to start worrying about.
I think it's definitely going to take out the old high and make a new high.
Yeah, no, I did not. I certainly did not bail during this downward trend, but I didn't buy into it either.
I think NVIDIA finishes at 200 by the end of the year.
Well, let's look at it then. Look, this is the king of them, is NVIDIA. Right? It was just a question of looking at the adjacents, but actually NVIDIA hasn't had that big upswing yet.
No.
So, but it already had the cross over here.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
what do
I
you
think
think?
you're going to get slower growth out of NVIDIA, maybe for the whole year, but it'll go up.
This looks like as far as this looks like a fair price for the stock
I
right
would
now.
rather buy more SMH, less of a gamble.
So you wouldn't go straight to this guy.
I mean, you got so much of it in as part of SMH.
That's true.
I think 7 or 8%.
So SMH will play a lot of the ancillary winners.
Tesla has a nice double bottom. I think it's very strong now.
Yeah, we look at Tesla. We have to take a look at one of my favorites, as always, because it's been a confusing one. IBM, very confusing.
It's moving
To
up.
be anyway.
Moving up. Had a little correction. This is one of our best picks of the year, you and me.
It certainly was, despite this jump here. This was just a buying opportunity in here.
It's been a very quiet beast of the stock.
Something, and if the AI ends up being a bubble, I don't think this one will burst because they have so many other things going on.
Yeah, it's quantum leader,
Quantum robotics,
everything.
right?
AI in general. They do a lot of consulting where they provide AI solutions.
But again, this is sitting at a very, at a plateau.
Yeah,
It's tempting here.
I think it takes out all these numbers by the end of the year, maybe.
Up in here.
Looks good. These stocks all look potentially like they could move 10% to the end of the year. And I wouldn't be shocked if the entire market moved up 5%.
Yeah, okay. Like Kamal says, there are plenty of bargains to be had, so maybe.
I think you could get a 5% move from here. I mean, you got Santa's coming to town, right?
Santa is coming to town.
And I think Dollar General, whatever it's called,
Right.
had a big day today.
Did it?
Yeah.
I was going to look at Target only because that might be. It's with Walmart, you're getting the noise associated with AWS. But with Target, it's a pure sell play, pure sales play.
2 weeks ago, I went to a dollar store, and almost there's nothing for $1 there.
No, that's a misnomer.
Everything is like $1.50 and higher, or $1.25 and higher.
Right.
How about do you ever go to below 5?
Below 5, right? That was the other one.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Is that one below 5 really?
Most stuff is below 5, yes, but nowadays, they sell everything way above 5, meaning. But there is plenty of stuff that's below $5.
The dollar store would be dollar and euro dollars.
They're doing well, these discounters, right?
Well, this is Target, which is not really a discount, but it is a play on Christmas with all that red and green. But I don't know what
I give up on Target, I give up on Target.
You gave up on Target?
Better off
The
on
problem with
Ford.
Target is they end up being any kind of bad karma. They end up being the beneficiary of bad karma.
I just better off in
Target.
Walmart, Costco.
All right, well, let's look at WMT then. Like I said, WMT, people are starting to recognize that there's more to it than just stuff. Look at this. Look at what Walmart's been doing.
Can't fault that shop.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So what's the difference between Walmart and Target?
I'm just holding my Walmart. One stock that I haven't sold at all, the only one I could find that I held over 2 years without selling any. And that's Google. I have my biggest percentage gain on Google
Well,
because I never sold it. It took profits. So I got original shares from I don't know when.
well, that would be a good thing to have. If you look at this curve.
What are we looking at?
This is Google.
Oh, Google. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably do its 20% thing again this year.
You think it's going to fill this gap?
Yeah, I think it'll go up to 360.
Will it fill this gap before or afterwards?
I don't know when it fills the gap. Could be before, could be after,
Yeah.
could be never.
I
One of
guess
those three.
I'll never fill this gap.
I mean, it could fill the gap 20 years from now. You could have a big, huge sell-off.
You're right. Right, we're back to beating drums to communicate because the big EMF turned off all of our electricity.
I think not too many people realize just what Tesla is. They practically solve for full self-driving.
No, they're a battery play too.
Their battery play, energy play,
Robotics.
robotics. They've got the flying car, everything.
Flying cars. Well, speaking of which, we can look at Joby.
They're a big manufacturer. They can manufacture anything. They're talking about chips, right?
They are.
They'll be a competitor of NVIDIA.
Joby looks like it's at a fair price.
11K Bitcoin they own.
11K, what is that?
Bitcoin.
Coming back.
The gift
What was
coin-
that? The pessimistic was what, 65 or 75? That God forbid pessimistic that we'd been talking about weeks ago.
I lost track. My mind was elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, in either case, looks like
What are we talking about here?
this is Bitcoin.
Oh, Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, we're back in the 90s. I mean, weren't people worried about going to 45?
I think we'll end the year at around 103.
Okay, around there. This spot
I didn't
here.
know. It was support, that area, right?
It is definitely.
It was.
It's one of the stair steps.
There was support. So I think that's a key number.
Oh, it's still a good. What is that? A good 12% jump from where we are now. Or 15%.
All right. So what conclusions did we arrive at? Well, how about PATH, P-A-T-H?
PATH. Oh boy, what happened there?
Made a nice move.
24% in one day, nicely.
It's now at a double top, possibly. In other words, it could give back some.
Yeah. Using your old metrics, the halfway here,
Yep, perfect.
about 1750.
Yep.
What's the reason of that jump?
What?
Why did it make that jump?
I don't know. I don't follow it.
Nothing in the headlines really.
I don't think we can count on Omar at this point.
Yeah,
Do you want a shot at SPX?
we might as well before we end the
Wind it
show.
up.
Yeah.
I took out a key high today.
Let's do
And
yeah.
I think we get at least 7,000 by the end of the year.
Yeah, in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Can I show my chart on the SPY? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
please.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing. Now we got a black screen because I stopped sharing. So
Yes, just give me a second.
you could fill the void. There's
Can you see
nothing
my
wrong
screen?
with your television. We control the volume. There you go.
Okay, so this is my chart from a long time ago.
Right, the channel.
And this is the channel that was stuck in, and it broke that channel right here. So this is year to date. So I'm going to do this.
What average is that?
This is why SPY.
It stopped at
So the red is the 50. The red is the 50, which is the default. The black is the 100, and this is the 200.
it stopped at the 100.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to point out, that it stopped at the 100. So this is 3 months now. So it stopped at the 100 and went back up to the 50, crossed the 50, which is all healthy so far. So this is the 50 above the 100, above the 200. You see that?
Yeah.
And the 50 is almost hitting this the bottom side of the channel, but I think it's going to bounce back up, which is a healthy sign as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, this is the 6 months. This is the channel I've been talking about for, we've been talking about for a while.
Right.
We broke this channel for a couple of days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roughly 5 days a week worth of trading. We went back into that channel. And I agree with Dr. J, because the 700, so if you look, I don't know why this is here. So this is in the year. This is 2026. So we could reach 700 very soon.
I think we could reach 700
in the next couple of weeks. So it's doable. It's doable.
How about a Santa Claus rally right through Christmas?
Yeah. The issue is that my only worry about the last week of trading, the last week of the year trading, is that people want to, maybe offset their gains. So they sell some losers.
Loss harvesting, yeah.
Yeah, to offset their gains. So I don't count too much on the last week. Usually the last week of the year is not green days, if you will. But in the next 2 weeks, it's doable. The next 2 weeks. But the last week is usually people do,
You see that green line, which is representing not only the last close, but it's also representing a ceiling for the last 3 highs, right? The green dotted line, that one there, yeah.
This guy, that's where it stopped today.
That's right. So if you think of that as a bull flag, then the action is not going to happen until after the new year anyway.
Oh, after the new year, it's a different story. We're talking about like really, the next
Yeah, but let's say just
couple of weeks.
a
But
picture
after
like
New
this
Year,
would
I
tell me
mean,
that's going to hang
this
around in
is
inside that bull flag for the next couple of days, right? And then
right.
it just swim between the green line and the lower black line.
I think you should. I think I'm thinking of buying some RSP. Of course,
Yeah.
our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice. Do your own due diligence, all that stuff.
But that's a beautiful channel, man. Look,
And people should
all the way
definitely,
to here.
viewers should definitely click on subscribe so they can follow us. And they should also click on like because we like likes.
Do you like
And then we'll do final thoughts.
Did we do BMNR today?
They did
No,
not. You might as well show it.
go ahead.
Show it? Okay. So this is BMNR. There's one thing I wanted to show, or two things I want to show just when the chart loads up. Okay, is that it's been fluctuating between the 50 and the 100, back and up and crossing the 50 and the 100 multiple times. I don't know why it's taking a long time to load. Okay, so if you notice, when the 50 crossed the 100, it went down, and here when the 50 crossed the 100 again, it went back up, and then when it crossed right here, the 50 crossed negatively the 100, it went down. And I'm thinking if this keeps going up, once this crosses the 100 again, the 50 again, the red is the 50. Once the red crosses the 100, which I think is going to happen in the next week probably, this thing will shoot right back up.
Notice also that BMNR did not fill the gap, came inches.
Right.
Inches. I don't think.
This could easily happen tomorrow, right?
I think so. That's what I wanted to
So
point
you're talking
out.
about this gap right here, correct?
Yeah.
So almost, this is a very healthy candle. I mean, look at this candle.
Yeah.
It almost closed at the top today. And I'm thinking the fact that today was green, I'm thinking tomorrow will be green. So tomorrow will
It
be
also represents a little bit of a breakout.
right. So if I do the 6 months, where we stand right here, you see at the beginning of this is a healthy spot. That's my take at it. And I'm thinking when this crosses the 50 day, which is the red line, when it crosses again the 100, this will shoot right back up. I have lots of this. I mean, I have a lot of
Right.
this.
So you got to be in a holding pattern for a little while.
Yeah, but my average is in the 47s or something like that, maybe 48, 47.
Yeah,
So I'm in a hole right now, but I'm not worried.
I don't think you have to be.
I'm not worried at all.
All right, let's call it
Sounds
a
good.
show.
Good show. Everybody have a
yes.
nice weekend.
Yeah, let's do final thoughts.
I don't know. I guess for the next couple of days, I'm bullish.
I'm bullish between now and end of year.
You're talking semiconductors bullish?
Well, I was even going to go to those other ones that we talked about that look like little bargains.
I think there is plenty of bargains out there. Plenty. Almost anything is a bargain.
Even Amazon, I might step back into.
What would be your bargain stock, Kamal?
Me personally, I am heavily invested in crypto and miners and everything else. Heavily. I'm talking more than 90%.
Wow.
So and I got hit really badly the past.
And you divested evenly between Bitcoin and Ethereum?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right,
and miners like Mara and other miners.
If you think it's a good level to buy.
I from what I see, or from the prices I had bought them at, everything looks like a great bargain right now to me.
Right. And I'm not looking for bargains. I'm still buying Tesla. So I say I'm gonna probably continue to buy it till the end of the year.
I think that's also a wise thing to do.
All right, so that's it for tonight. Adios amigos and ciao.
Bye bye all.